Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of my unboxing video. This is Eddie with Infinity Toys OKC, and I have all my other boxes or all my other packages that came in, so I'm excited to get them opened up and bring out all that vintage 80s toy goodness. But before we do that, let's go ahead and recap what I got in part 1. So sit back, relax, and I'll see you after the intro. All right, welcome back, and this is just a very quick recap of what I got in part 1, what I unboxed. First thing here is for all the Star Wars fans, I got Vulture Man. Really good shape, 100% complete with his blaster. In addition to that, I got a bunch of vintage Thundercat figures. I got, of course, Mumra, who is 100% complete, comes with the power ring, and if you watch the part 1 video, those eyes still light up. I got the Tusca Warrior, and I actually, now in part 1, a little different, you know, I did have a Jackal Man who was not complete, but since that video, I've been able to scour the internet and got his little shoulder armor, got his club, and now I have a 100% complete Jackal Man, and on top of that, the seller that got me those accessories also threw in another Jackal Man. So I have another incomplete Jackal Man that I'll have to go in there and try to find more accessories for him. So got some vintage Thundercat figures, really cool. Back here for all you G1 Generation 1 Transformer fans, I got another loose Autobot here, Minibot, Warpath. The tank, really good condition, comes with the card back. Over here, I don't know how many of you remember the Slime Time watches, but I got the frog. The red frog, super cool. Still new in box. Over here is the new Adventures of He-Man, got the Tarot Claw, and what's really cool about this one is that it's still mint and seal box, 100% complete, mint and seal box. They're really cool, but really, the gem of part 1, in my opinion, was the vintage Storm Shadow from the G.I. Joe, the Real American Hero toy line. And with this Storm Shadow, if you can see, he is 100% complete. He is in excellent condition. I will have to switch out the O-ring, but you know, that's very common with these vintage G.I. Joe figures. So that is a very quick recap of part 1, so let's not waste any more time and let's dig into part 2 and let's see what I got. All right, well, here are the boxes for part 2 of this unboxing video. Again, just like last time, save time, gone ahead and cut the tape. So let's just start opening them up and see what I got. So first box, we'll start off is with this top one here. All right. Lots of packing peanuts. Love to see that. Gonna try to not make a mess. Here we go. All right. So this is more vintage Thundercat goodness. And these are the Thundercat Miniatures. I don't know how many of you played with these as a kid, but I think I had the entire set. These were small, these were portable, and these are super awesome. And of course, this one I have is one of the evil mutants. It is Vulture Man, and this was, of course, put out by KidWorks. And this is actually on a Canadian card, as you can see, English as well as French, and this is 1986. But all the other cool stuff there. So very cool, awesome figure there in Vulture Man, and I believe I have one more. I sure do. So in part 1, you saw the regular size Mumra, and now I have a miniature Mumra, Evil Mutant. And this card is actually unpunched. Very nice. So again, same thing, KidWorks. This is the French-Canadian card again, but super cool. So those are my first items there, Thundercat Miniatures. So let's keep on going. All right, let's take a look at this bigger box. I mean, as big as this box is, There's only one item in here, so let's open it up here. All right, packing materials, which I love because I always reuse, recycle for whenever I ship stuff out for my eBay store. So this is for all you real Ghostbusters fans. This, of course, is Bad to the Bone. Now, this is not the US release. This is actually the JAXA release. I believe that's how you say it. And as you can see, the bubble is not perfect. And what I really liked about this transaction is that the seller threw in one of these really large protective cases for these Ghostbuster figures. But so this is Bad to the Bone. Figure is still mint. The bubble is not anywhere close to mint. As you can see, there's some denting. It has come off in some places, and the previous owner did try to staple it back on there to just keep it attached. You can see one of the staples there. And you know, oh, by the way, the JAXA line, this is the Argentinian release, and the one thing that I've always heard is that the plastic bubbles that they use for this Argentinian release, not the same quality as the US release. These are much cheaply made, and these are also not as nice. So you see a lot of these plastic bubbles with cracks, dents, and in many cases they have come unglued or they have fallen off altogether. But still, mint figure, really nice. Let's take a look at the back here. There, of course, you see all the really cool real Ghostbusters figures. Really cool. So this one, just got a really good deal on it. Couldn't pass it up, so of course had to snatch it up, and it was really big bonus that I got this protective case to go along with it. So Bad to the Bone. All right, last box. And this box actually has multiple items in it, so I'm gonna have to put the camera up like last time, so I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So before we get into this box over here, I wanted to do a little size comparison of this Thundercat miniature Mumra that I got with the actual Mumra figure that I got in, that I unboxed in part 1. So you can kind of see, if you've never had a miniature, just the size difference of the two. I mean, it's almost a little mini-me of these actual Thundercat figures. So anyway, there it is. I just thought I'd do a quick comparison. So let's just dive right on in and see what we got in this box. Super excited. Lots of packing material, love it. All right, so first thing in here is all for you, all of you DC Superpower fans. This, of course, is a vintage Penguin. Now, he is very much incomplete. He's missing his tails, on the coat tails, I should say. He's missing his umbrella, his cane, but he looks to be in very good condition. So now, of course, I'll have to scour the internet trying to find all of his accessories, but wanted to pick him up because he was in good shape. All right, moving along. Okay, here we go. More vintage Star Wars goodness for all you Star Wars fans. So what I have in this one, so this is the C-3PO that has the removable limbs, and this one is 100% complete because it does come with that little net. This, of course, is the net that you would put all the various limbs into and just throw the net on the back of Chewbacca. So see the removable limbs C-3PO, very cool, very nice shape. And then over here, the second vintage Star Wars figure I have, of course, is the AT-AT driver, and he too is complete. He's got his little blaster rifle, and just looking at it, looks to be in really good condition. I don't see any play wear. Oh, limbs are very tight, so that's a big bonus. So, AT-AT driver, removable limbs, C-3PO. Very nice. Very happy with these pickups. All right, let's keep looking here. Okay, here we go. staying true to my favorite toy line and the best toy line ever, I have a vintage Masters of the Universe loose figure here, which of course is Blade. He is from, not from the cartoon, but he is from the movie. And there he is. Very good. Oh, I didn't realize there's a spring action arms there. Yeah, I learn something new every day. That's very cool. So both arms are spring action. His waist still in good shape. I mean, overall, just looking at him, very, very minimal paint wear. I really don't even see any paint wear. Looks to be in superb condition. Of course, he is 100% complete. Has both of his swords. Now, his swords now, they have definitely seen better days. You know, especially this one, you can kind of see it's kind of curved. Well, both of them have curved over the years, so I'll have to try to figure out a way to straighten out both of these swords here. But very, very happy with this vintage Masters of the Universe Blade figure. So very, very cool. So, all right. Let's keep on moving on here. Okay, so in part one, I found this Slime Time watch, which of course came out in 1986, and the one that I had originally found was the Red Frog. And this was, I thought, super, super cool. And lo and behold, believe it or not, I found another one. So let me get this one out. So now I have two Slime Time watches, and this one is the Black Bat. Again, a little bit of a remnants of a sticker there, some surface tear, but this too also, it's sealed on one side. Oh, the tape had come glue on this side, so just very much like my other one. It is new in box. It's just that, you know, one of the sides had come unglued, come untaped. But so now I got the Black Bat, and well, I guess that'd be the Red Frog. So these, like I said, are really, really cool. I never had one of these as a kid, but I do remember buying one for a friend of mine for his birthday. So, and wouldn't you know it, you find one, now I got two, and I just think they look cool. Again, these came out in 1986 by Hasbro. So, really cool. So those are the Slime Time watches. All right, last item in this box. Let's take a look here, and this is the one that I've been waiting on. Let's see here. Okay, so this is for all of you vintage Generation 1 Transformers fans right there. This is the Insecticon Kickback, and this one taped on one side, still taped on the other side. So this is mint and sealed box, vintage G1 Kickback, never been opened, never been played with. I mean, this box is in superb condition. Colors are still bright and vibrant. Just looking at it, I mean, obviously it's going to have some age and edge wear, as old as this is, and of course it's got the very common flap crease, but I mean the top flap is still very, very sturdy. So really cool, really nice. Again, still sealed on both sides is what I loved, and of course you can see the figure in there still on the card back. Back there you see one of the insert poster or one of the checklists. So really cool, really cool. I'm very, very happy with this pickup. And so this is my second Insecticon that I have. The first one, of course, is a loose figure. So anyway, there it is. There is part 2 of this 2-part unboxing video. Again, went on a bit of a vintage buying spree to go basically restock my eBay inventory, but at the same time, man, I just love to go out there and find these vintage items out there. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed part 1 and now part 2. If you've not had a chance to, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I will look to do more of these unboxing videos as I scour the internet, as I go to different places, to go look at different toy stores in different cities to try to find all of this vintage goodness. So that's it. As always, be safe, keep collecting, and this is why right here I always say vintage rules. Take care.